Students, we were doing the chapter 1 real numbers of maths. Okay, we have completed our first topic, Euclid's division algorithm, and in our question booklet we have done till question number 12. All the students keep this question booklet with you. Okay, we have completed up to question number 12. Now today we will start our second topic, which is fundamental theorem of arithmetic. Okay, our second topic is fundamental theorem of arithmetic. See, in your question booklet there is a space given. You can write the points here. Okay, now first let's understand what does it says. Okay, in your earlier classes you have been studying that we can factorize any number. Okay, so this theorem says that any composite number, okay, we can take any composite number, it can be expressed as the product of its prime. What I am saying, any composite number can be expressed as the product of its prime. For example, I said 4. So how can I express 4 as? 4 is a composite number. I will express 4 as 2 into 2. If I said 6, how can I express 6 as 2 into 3? The same thing is in this theorem. Let's write the statement. The statement says that any composite number can be expressed as a product of their primes, except the order in which they are taken, except the order in which they are taken. Okay, except the order in which they are taken. What it is saying, that except the order in which they are taken is that the order doesn't matter. If I say 2 into 3, that also is correct. If I say 3 into 2, that is also correct. Okay, so this statement says that except the order in which they are taken. Clear? Okay, let's see one example. If I take 10. Okay, if I take 10. Now 10 is a composite number. How can I express it? That means I can write 10 as product of its prime 2 into 5, or if I write 10 is equal to 5 into 2, except the order in which they are taken. You have to just prime factorize the number. Okay, so this theorem states the same, that any composite number can be written as a product of its prime. Clear? Now, all of you note it down in the space given here. Then we will move on to the questions. Students, now see question number 13. Write 1314 as a product of its prime. See question number 13. Write 1314 as a product of its prime. This is your question. So what we have to do? We have to just prime factorize 1314. Let's do it. Let's start from 2. Now let's start with, it will go with 3. The sum is 18. 3 2s are, 3 1s are, 3 9s are. Now again it will go with 3. 3 7s are, 3 3s are. Now 73 is itself a prime number. Okay, 73 is itself a prime number. So what will be our answer? 1314 can be written as 2 into 3 into 3 into 73. Okay, so this is your answer. You have to just prime factorize it and write it as the product of its prime. Clear? Now students, pause the video and note it down. After doing this, see question number 14. Question number 14 is same as question number 13. Here only the digit is changed. Now you have to find 2865's factor. Okay? You have to find prime factors of 2865. Clear? So pause the video and solve it right now. Question number 14 is your homework. You have to do it by your own. So students, you have done question number 14. Okay, question number 14 you have to do it by your own. Now let's see question number 15. Question number 15 is find the HCF and LCM using prime factorization. Okay, find HCF and LCM using prime factorization. What it is saying? Find HCF and LCM using prime factorization of 90 and 144 This is your question number 15. Okay, what you have to do, you have to find HCF and LCM of 90 and 144. So let's start. First we will calculate the HCF. For HCF, you have studied it in earlier classes. How do we find HCF using prime factorization? How we will solve? First, we will find the factors of 90. 2 4s are 8, 5s are 10. Then 3 1s are 3, 5s are 15. 3 5s are 15. 5 1s are 5. Okay. So these are the factors for 90. Write it down. 2 into 3 into 3 into 5. Okay. Now let's prime factorize 144. 2 7s are, 2 2s are. Then 2 3s are, 2 6s are. 2 1s are, 2 8s are. 2 9s are. Then 3 3s are, 3 1s are. Okay. So how 144 can be written using fundamental theorem of arithmetic? 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. Now what you have to do? You have to find out the common factors. Okay, 2 is your common factor. Now 1 3 is your common factor and one more 3 is your common factor. Okay, so what will be your HCF? Your HCF will be 2 into 3 into 3. 2 3s are 6, 6 3s are 18. So 18 is your HCF. Okay, write it down. HCF is equal to 18. Okay, now let's find out LCM. In LCM, we take both the numbers together. Okay, in LCM, we take both the numbers together. Which number we will start? We will start from 2. Again, we will take 2. 2 3s are 6, 2 6 are 12. Again, we will take 2. 2 1s are, 2 8s are. Again 2 nines are, we are keeping 45 same. Now we will take 3. 3 ones are 3, 3 fives are 15, 3 threes are 9. Again we will take 3. 3 fives are 15, 3 ones are 3. Now let's take 5. 5 ones are 5, 5 ones are 5. Now to calculate the LCM, we will write the product of all these numbers. It's 4 times 2. Okay, we have to write 4 times 2, then 2 times 3, and then 5. Okay, now multiply it. 2 twos are 4, 4 twos are 8, 8 twos are 16, 16 threes are 3 into 5. What will your answer come? 720. Okay, so your LCM will be, students, multiply these numbers and your LCM will come 720. Is it clear? This is the easiest method which you have been done in your earlier classes also. You just have to prime factorize and calculate the HCF and LCM. This is one of your topic in your syllabus. Okay, so it's very easy. Question number 15. Now see, question number 16 and 17 are same. Question number 16 and 17 are same. You have to just find the HCF and LCM using this prime factorization method. Okay, so 16 and 17 will be your homework. Question 16 and question 17 will be your homework. First, pause the video and write it down in your question booklet. Question number 15. Then solve question number 16 and 17. They are same as question number 15. Students, now come to question number 18. Now come to question number 18. What you have to do, you have to find HCF and LCM using prime factorization of 3 numbers. Okay. Now you are having 3 numbers. Read the question. What it is written, that you have to find HCF and LCM using prime factorization of 144, 180 and 192. Okay, there are 3 numbers. There are 3 numbers whose HCF and LCM you have to calculate. Okay, so let's start. We will use the same process. First, we will calculate the HCF. Take the prime factors of 144, 180 and 192 separately. We will start from 2. 2 sevens are 2 twos are, 2 threes are 6, 2 six are 12, 2 ones are 2, 2 eights are 16, 2 nines are 18, 3 threes are 9. Okay, now what we will do? Prime factorize 180. 2 nines are 0, 2 fours are 8, 2 fives are 10, 3 ones are 3, 3 fives are 15, 3 fives are 5 ones are. Okay, these are the factors of 180. Now let's prime factorize 192. 2 nines are 18, 2 six are 12, 2 fours are 8, 2 eights are 16, 2 twos are 4, 2 fours are 8, 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, 2 six are 12, 2 threes are 6 and 3 ones are 3. Is it clear? Now let's see. How we can write it. We can write. Okay, now write all the prime factors of these to calculate HCF. 144 can be written as 4 times 2 and 2 times 3. 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. 180 can be written as 2 times 2 and 2 times 3 and 1 time 5. Now 192 can be written as 6 times 2. Okay, it is 6 times 2 and 1 time 3. So what will be your HCF here? What will be your HCF? We will find the common factor in all the three numbers. 2, first we will get 2, then again 2, then we can take 1, 3. That's it, nothing else is common. So what will be your HCF, students? Your HCF will be 2 into 2 into 3. That means 12. Okay, so your HCF is 12. HCF of 144, 180 and 192 is 12. Correct? Okay, now pause the video and note it down in your copy. Now let's calculate the LCM. We have not calculated the LCM yet. This was our HCF. Now let's see what will be its LCM. The three numbers are 144. To calculate the LCM, we will prime factorize it together. Let's start from 2. 2 sevens are, 2 twos are, 2 nines are 0. 2 nines are 18, 2 six are 12. 2 threes are 6, 2 six are 12. 2 fours are 8, 2 fives are 10. 2 fours are 8. 2 eights are 16. Again 2. 2 ones are 2, 2 eights are 16. 2 twos are 4, 2 fours are 8. 2 nines are 18. 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4. Again we'll use 2. 2 six are 12. 9 and 45 will be written as same. Now what we will use? Now we will use 3. 3 threes are 9. 3 ones are 3. 3 fives are 15. 3 ones are 3. Again we will use 3. 3 ones are, 3 fives are. Then we will use 5. Okay. So what are the factors? We can write here what are the factors in LCM. How many times we have 2? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times we are having 2. 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. We will write it 6 times. Then 3 twice and then once 5. Okay. Now multiply it all and tell me the answer. 32 2s are 64. Your answer will come 2880. Okay. After multiplying all these numbers, your answer will be 2880. Okay students, this method is very easy. So note it down in your copy. So we have calculated the HCF and LCM of three numbers. Okay, now question number 19 is same as question number 18. So pause the video and solve it now. Okay, question number 19 is your homework. Okay, these 4 questions are your homework. When you will come in your live class, I will ask you the answers, and if you have any doubt, you can ask me. Okay, today we have seen some questions based on fundamental theorem of arithmetic. Clear? Next we will do it in the next class.